We'll now turn our attention to what's happening here in India. A truly shocking incident from Gurugram has come to light. And we'll in fact take you through the details of that incident. A 25-year-old woman, Radhika Yadav, who is a former state-level tennis player, was allegedly shot dead in cold blood by her own father. Now, this horrific shooting unfolded at the family's residence in Sushant Lok 2, Sector 57, near Gurugram. Authorities say that Radhika was rushed to the hospital, but she succumbed to her injuries. Her father, Deepak Yadav, allegedly fired 3 bullets at Radhika from close range using a licensed revolver, which the police have recovered from the residence. Initial reports suggest that the two had a disagreement, with Deepak objecting to Radhika running her own tennis academy. He has now been arrested, and forensic teams have examined the residence, and Radhika's post-mortem has also been completed. The police are now investigating the possible motive behind the crime and also reconstructing the timeline of events. Meanwhile, the Gurugram police have produced the deceased, Radhika's father. The police have got 1-day custody of the accused father in this particular matter. Well, let me go across to my colleague Radhika as well for Kritika for more on this. Kritika, take us through the investigations so far. What is the police saying about the alleged motive behind this entire matter in the gruesome murder of Radhika Yadav?
Well, yes, in fact, this is one of the most gruesome incidents that we've seen of late. In fact, currently also, we're reporting right outside Radhika Yadav's residence. You can see the 3-story building here. Her car is also standing here outside. There are extended family members that are currently on the ground floor here, a sort of a meeting. They're all meeting with each other, discussing how this could have happened. The relatives that we've spoken to earlier, from what they have said and from what the police sources are saying, two things are clear. Both the police and the relatives have established that money was not the motive. The family is quite well to do. In fact, as you can also see, this is not their only property. They own land elsewhere as well. Their native village is just about 8 to 10 minutes away from here, where also they own land. They run PG. So definitely everyone has been saying that money is not a motive for this crime. The relatives have so far been saying that the relationship between the two, between the father and the daughter, was also harmonious. This is something that our police sources are telling us is dicey. They are investigating this facet because, as per, on the one hand, the family, as of now, is saying that while Deepak was not temperamental, he was super supportive of Radhika's tennis talent and career. As well.
Stay with us. Of course, you're reporting from outside Radhika Yadav's residence. Now, stay with us because we have some more updates. We've also exclusively spoken to the cousin of the father who's the prime accused in this particular case, and also others. He even claimed that Deepak, who's the father of Radhika Yadav, was quite temperamental and that he backed the daughter's academy. At least that's what the cousin appears to be saying. Let's in fact get that view in as well about what the cousin has said.
अच्छा मधुर बढ़िया अच्छा रिश्ता था बाप बेटी का जो एक अच्छा रिश्ता होता वो था
जी। वो टेनिस की इतनी बड़ी खिलाड़ी थी, क्या सपोर्ट रहा था दीपक जी की तरफ से इनकी करियर के लिए?
दीपक ने तो बचपन से उनको जब उनको पता चला बिटिया का ये शौक है तो उस शौक को हुनर में बदला। वो साथ जाता था, उसकी ट्रेनिंग कराई, कोचिंग कराई। नहीं, गुस्से वाले भी नहीं थे, खुश दिल था।
तो आपने कैसे रिएक्ट किया जब आपको ये बात बताई गई?
गलत तो लगा, बहुत बुरा लगा और गलत लगा। चीज तो गलत हुई है। एक हंसता खेलता परिवार उजड़ गया। अभी 4 रोज पहले मैं आया था तो हमारे मौसा जी को वो बिस्तर पे हैं, पिछले 2 महीने से पैरालाइज हुआ है, तो उनका हालचाल लेने के लिए तब हम साथ ही बैठे थे, दीपक भी साथ ही था। ये अच्छी खुश दिल थी राधिका भी और गुस्सैल भी नहीं थी। सब अच्छा व्यवहार वाली बता रहे हैं, मधुर व्यवहार था, बाप बेटी का अच्छा व्यवहार था, आपस में रिलेशन अच्छा था, तो उसके बारे में भी ऐसा कुछ नहीं।
Well, Kritika, coming back to you, now, of course, you also spoke to the relatives of Radhika Yadav in this particular matter. What exactly appears to be their perspective on the possible motive behind what happened? Now, they've described her father, Deepak Yadav, to be a temperamental individual. But was this something that was planned meticulously, or was this a crime that was committed in a fit of rage? What is the news that's now emerging over the possible motive and how this crime was actually carried out?
Well, see, as far as the family is concerned, they have been repeating that the relationship was quite cordial. The father looked out for Radhika as well on multiple occasions. Tennis could not have been a factor because even as his cousin Rajkumar, when we were speaking to him earlier, even he said that they'd only met the family 4 days before. Radhika appeared to be quite cheery. Deepak was also in a great mood and in fact was speaking highly of Radhika's tennis academy as well. He was boasting about how she's now running the academy, how he has supported him. And so all of none of this really adds up to the initial motive that Deepak had said about the taunts. None of that really adds up because no one here believes that this could have been the reason, as is very clear from just the location of their house as well in Sushant Lok 2. This is also Sector 57, quite a nice area in Gurugram as well. The family deals a lot in cash businesses as well. So there was definitely never any issue or any instance wherein somebody could have enough proof to say that the family is living off of Radhika's earning. So definitely these two things, his father's support, her father's support rather, for her tennis career, as well as these taunts being a rumor are so far coming out to be true. This is what both the family and the police agrees on. But what could be the possible motive is still under investigation.
Sure.
Some sources in the police have said that on multiple occasions Deepak has been aggressive towards the daughter as well as the wife. This has been on
Kritika, let me just interrupt you for a moment. We'll, of course, come back to you to get some more details about the investigation so far. But we do have some more information that you've managed to access about the investigations in this particular matter. The police investigation so far has indicated that Deepak Yadav was a temperamental individual and that he ended the life of his daughter Radhika reportedly because she refused to shut down her tennis academy despite his repeated demands. According to statements that have been given to the local police by certain family members as well, Deepak had been suspicious about the behavior of both his daughter Radhika and his wife as well. On one occasion, he was also known to have had a heated confrontation with his wife merely because she was speaking with Deepak's own sibling, his brother. Now, despite these personal conflicts, Deepak, according to some, had actively supported Radhika's ambitions in the past, and when she wished to appear in a music video, he personally accompanied her and stayed on the set for approximately 11 hours. Thereafter, Radhika was also known to have suffered an injury that affected her tennis career, and Deepak is known to have invested approximately rupees 2 crores to establish a tennis academy for her. Financial difficulties did not appear to be a motivating factor in this case. According to early indications, Deepak was earning approximately rupees 3 lakh per month and had no known monetary constraints. When villagers criticized him for allowing his daughter to run the academy independently, Deepak is then subsequently known to have confronted Radhika, who firmly refused to close the academy. So let me go across once again to my colleague Kritika. Kritika, there appear to be a great deal of inconsistencies here in Deepak's own behavior. He appears to have been somebody who initially supported Radhika's ambitions to establish her own academy, but thereafter appeared to have a change of heart. He also invested a great deal of personal time, money, as well as effort in helping Radhika establish that particular academy, but then appeared to have perhaps been influenced by the views of a few others in his eventual opposition to that. So it's very difficult to pinpoint one particular reason that may have been a possible motive behind this crime. As far as we know now, 1 day custody has been granted to the police, but in all likelihood, Kritika, that could possibly be more, that could possibly be extended since the police would, of course, want to go to the bottom of what eventually caused Deepak to commit this crime.
Well, yes, see, because the mother has still not agreed to record her statement, her version of what occurred that night. Only 3 of them were present on that floor. It was in fact her mother's, Mrs. Manju Yadav's birthday as well. So what could have happened that could have prompted the father, Deepak Yadav, to in fact take such a gruesome step towards his own daughter, which as per relatives, as per neighbors also we are hearing that since from childhood he has been quite supportive of her, has been taking her to different coachings, been there, and as you were also saying, supported her even during the shoot, the music video shoot also that happened. So there are definitely going to be more revelations here in this case as and when the time comes for it. Currently the family is also waiting for the discharge of the body of Radhika Yadav so that further rituals can take place probably tomorrow. So those are also instances in where probably we would also be able to speak with the relatives and understand a little better of what possibly could have happened. Definitely a few sources initially are also suggesting that there was a temper issue with Deepak and he was in fact a little aggressive towards both his wife as well as daughter. There have been past instances, but what were they? What was exactly the tipping point this time around, specifically on the birthday of his wife with his 25-year-old daughter, is something that we will only find out in a short while from now.
Absolutely. Kritika, many thanks for that very comprehensive update that you've given us. Still lots to be investigated in this extremely disturbing development in Gurugram. For the time being, we're taking a short break. We'll come back with more on the other side.